And it's unbelievable. Debo, what are you doing? The worst possible situation happens. They were inside the 20-yard line. Absolutely brutal. This is your opportunity. And the Chiefs. The Chiefs. The Chiefs. What are we doing here? So the Chiefs get the ball after Washington had a pretty good drive early on. And here we are. The Chiefs will take over, and Washington will probably now get squashed. Oh, yeah, that's tasty. So, how are we feeling about the Blue Jays tonight? Game 3 of the World Series. We got some Warriors, Grizzlies, and of course we got this game here. Turn the volume down a little bit so there's not so much emotion. All right, we got some Advil commercials going on here. So the first turnover of the game happens a few minutes in. Washington stripped as Debo couldn't control the ball. And here we are. Here we are. Another game where the Chiefs looking pretty good. All right, so they give the running back the ball on the first drive. Mahomes, 4 rushing touchdowns. Pretty good so far this season. I mean, he's got a hell of an offense behind him, so he should be doing well. Oh, Mahomes almost. Oh, Mahomes is sacked. There we go. Mahomes sacked. So we got a 3rd and 10 coming up here. And Mahomes is going to run it himself. And he's going to be short of the first down. Or they're going to give him, it looks like they might give him the first down. We'll see what the referee, where they mark the ball here. Oh, there looks like they're marking him just short. Yeah, it's short because his foot goes out of bounds and the ball is short. So it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. This would be a huge play for the Commanders' defense. What's going on here? Kansas City using a timeout already. already using a timeout. All right. He's definitely out of bounds there. His foot touched. Let's not get over emotional here. All right, 4th and 1. They give it to the running back, and he gets right up the middle. First down, Kansas City. Oh, Kareem Hunt is back. I thought he was injured. That is very unfortunate. So Kareem Hunt is not injured. That is not good for a lot of parlays. People thought Pacheco was going to have a great game. And unfortunately, with Hunt being back, well, let's see here. 2nd and 9. Mahomes launches it downfield and it's caught. Looks like that was worthy. Ooh. Boom. Right down the field. Worthy, wide open, nobody even close to him. Like what? Washington, you need your defense to open their eyes. Oh, tries to go to Worthy, and it's going to be incomplete. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes. Incomplete. Gets knocked down. Almost sacked, but gets the ball off just in time. Almost got stepped on, too. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Big play for the defense of the Commanders here. And Mahomes steps back, launches it downfield, and it's picked off. It is absolutely picked off. So both teams on their opening drives pick each other off. Wow. Picked off. So both teams throw an interception on their first drive. And here we are. So, see, I believe the spread last time I checked was like 12 and a half. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Let's get the code here. 220-165. That is the code. Get rid of that stuff. All right. Let's check out here. Top of the second, still 0-0. All right. And Washington runs here. Gonna be about a yard or two short of the first down there for the Commanders. All right, 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Commanders. Let's see what they do. Where's Debo at? Mitchell with the catch. Nice catch and a first down for the Commanders. Nice run. Keeps in bounds with the little run there, too. Looking pretty toasty. So we have 1st and 10. Daniel's on the run again. Is that caught, though, or is that... No, it looked like he might have been out of bounds. Oh, no, his toes are in. That's a first down. Commanders. What a catch. The toes. And there's another throw and catch. And he's knocked out of bounds after a few yards. There we go. So the Commanders looking pretty decent. They looked pretty good on their first drive. Unfortunately, they threw a pick. But here we are. And he runs it, but no, going to be a couple yards short of the first down there. All right. 3rd and 3 here coming up for the Commanders. They're on the 37-yard line. And what an idiot. Quarterback, instead of throwing it, he runs into his own teammate and gets knocked down. And instead of 3rd and 3, it's now 4th and 6. There's a reason why he's a backup quarterback. Unbelievable, this poser. Are they going for on 4th and 6? If it was 4th and 2, I can see it. But with this quarterback, 4th and 6? I know you got Debo, you got some good players there, but 4th and 6? And Ertz gets the first down. Oh my goodness. Not gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised they got the first down there. Oh, they're gonna measure it. So not positive that the first down has been hit here, but they're gonna check it here. Ooh, it's close. What's it gonna be here, people? They went for it on 4th down and they came up short. They turned the ball over with an interception on their first drive, and then on their second drive, they went 4th down and they couldn't complete it. Couldn't complete the first down yardage. And now we sit here as Kansas City takes over. So the Chiefs will now take over on downs here. Scoreless with under a minute to go in the first quarter. And the Dodgers have taken the lead 1-0 over the Blue Jays. Pacheco's only run for 3 yards. Otani with a hit early on. Max with 2 strikeouts so far. But still early, top of the second inning. Max with the odds 3.5 strikeouts. Take the over. He's already got 2 and still in the second inning. $800th catch. Oh, nice. Nice tackle there by the Commanders. They feeling it. So wow, they lost 4 yards on that play. There's a quick throw and a catch. The first quarter already comes to an end here. And it's scoreless after the first quarter. No receptions by Kelsey so far in the first quarter. We'll see if that continues on. Oh, Max with a third strikeout. So the over-under was 3.5, and he's got 3, and still in the second. Oh no, that's the end of the top of the second. So the Dodgers up 1-zip. So the bottom of the second will bring up the Blue Jays batters. Let's see how they do here. As we're between quarters in Kansas City with the Commanders and Chiefs tied at 0. So here we go. 3 strikeouts for Max. Looking pretty good at the first 2. Monday night, here we go. Dan Quinn getting emotional there. Guy's super emotional. Not as emotional as Dan Campbell, though. That guy gets super emotional. defense of the Commanders got to come up big here. It's 3rd and 4, and Mahomes tosses it, and it's a caught. First down. So the Chiefs get the first down. You see Kelsey on the field there. See if he gets the ball. No attempts to get the ball to him so far today. But here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes has it. And Mahomes is going to run. And he gets pushed out of bounds. Probably 3-4 yards short of the first down. He does pass midfield though. Second and 3 coming up here for the Chiefs offense. And Kelsey with the catch. And he loses a yard. So that's going to bring up 3rd down coming at you here. Here we go. 3rd and 4, the Chiefs offense. Can they get the first down? Worthy's in motion. Mahomes throws it. It's caught for... Oh my goodness! It's intercepted. Another Pat Mahomes interception. Oh my goodness. People cannot believe it. Another interception by Mahomes. It goes right off Kelsey's hand and right into a Commander's hands. So there you go. Another interception. Mahomes cannot be too happy about that. He's had 2 all season, and he's got 2 tonight. So Mahomes, no points still. Neither team has found themselves in the end zone. Or found themselves even with a field goal. Scotty Barnes not having a very good game here. Kelsey -1 a yard. Still 1-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the second quarter. Or second inning, I should say. Oh, so it's actually the top of the third inning now. Ravens Dolphins Thursday night. All right, here we go. First and 10. Mariota. Oh, the quick throw. And Bates with the catch, and they cross midfield. The Commanders' offense looking pretty decent here so far in the first half. Unfortunately, they threw in a pick, and they couldn't get it done on the fourth down. And their quarterback is gonna run, and he runs on the first down, and probably picks up 7, 8 yards there. So a nice little run. Okay, so they give him 8 yards on the run, the quarterback run. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 here coming up. Quick pass. And oh, he's going to lose. He's going to lose a yard there. They tried a quick run screen pass. Wasn't good enough. No, they're not going to, they're going to go 3rd and 2, so they don't mark them with a loss of a yard. Kelsey cannot believe he threw. Mahomes threw him the ball right off his hands and into the hands of a Commander. So 3rd and 2 coming up here. They step back. There's a... Oh. And he will not get the first down. So unless the Commanders decide to go for it again on 4th and 1, we shall see here. That was an interesting tackle. Oh, they're going for it on 4th and 1 here. So last time when they went for it on 4th down, they didn't get it. Now they're going for it one more time. 4th and 1. That was a terrible play. That wasn't anywhere near a Commanders player. So another failed 4th down attempt. This is a Commanders opportunity because you know the Chiefs, eventually they're gonna click it and they're gonna start putting up points. Commanders have had 3 opportunities and they failed each time. Absolutely unbelievable. Chiefs are not looking. Their defense gets the stops on 4th down. What are they thinking here? Looks like the Blue Jays went 3 up, 3 down as it's midway through the 3rd. So Max, 3 strikeouts already. His over-under is 3.5, so one more strikeout, and if you chose the over, you get the points for that one. So let's see here. And Scotty Barnes is having a terrible game. He's got 3 points and it's almost halftime. Wemby's up to 10 points. Chet 3 rebounds in that game. Davis has also 3 rebounds. And Shea and Davis both with 4 points so far in that game. 21 to 18 for the Thunder. A 3-point lead. Still, yeah, about 2 minutes in the first quarter remaining in that game. We got the Warriors and the Grizzlies later on. Looks like we're going to get back to some live action here. All right, here we go. Pacheco runs for 4 yards there on the first run of the drive. Second and 6 here for the Chiefs. And Pacheco will run for about another 3 or 4 yards before he's brought down. Now the Chiefs will get the ball at the beginning of the second half. There's Kelsey with a catch and a first down. All right, 1st and 10. Chiefs with a new set of downs here. And Mahomes, he's looking to launch it, and he does. And it's to Kelsey again. Oh, and it's way downfield. It's a first down. Back-to-back catches by Travis Kelsey. So that gives Kelsey 41 yards. And Pacheco gets a nice little run, maybe 6-7 yards there. Ooh, looks like Otami hit a home run. And the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning. The World Series. All right, 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Chiefs. Third and 1. Let's see what the Chiefs do on. And they give it to the running back. Looks like they might actually give it to Hunt. Pacheco maybe on the sidelines. Touchdown, Kansas City. See, you knew it was going to go down. It was just a matter of time. And the Commanders have really shit the bed here. Oh, looks like it's short. Looks like they may be bringing this touchdown back. So if you had Rice with a touchdown in your parlay, you might have just got robbed. He's short of the goal line. So the Chiefs' offense will come back out on the field. So they will go from the 1 yard line here. And they get the touchdown. They give it to Kareem Hunt. For whatever reason, they love Kareem Hunt. They give him all the touchdown opportunities, and Pacheco doesn't get them. I'm not sure why that's the case, but they do it every week. I don't know if they got something against him or what the deal is. But here we go. 6-0 lead here. And the field goal is good. So the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead in the second quarter. Rice doesn't get the touchdown. See what the Commanders can do here. Let's check in with this World Series game, see how that's going. Dodgers up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. So the Dodgers scored a run in the second and a run in the third. Bottom of the third. Let's take a quick peek and see here. OKC and the Mavericks playing too. That's a pretty big game. Oh, he's out there, buddy. Looks like they might be challenging the play here. It's under video review. So there's 2 outs. Oh, 3-2, so it's loaded. Looks like he touches him and his foot is about a couple inches away from the base. To me, that's out. So what are they going to do here? Are they going to call him out? Or not? Oh, the runner is safe. Some absolute tomfoolery by the umpire. But there's still 2 out. And it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what Max does here. Let's go back to the football game, see if that's still going on here. Alright, yeah, so we're back. As we see the replay of the touchdown. And oh, the Commanders are going to lose some yards on that play. Oh, they get him out. So the Dodgers do not get any points there. Let's see if the Commanders can get some points on their end, though. As we are under 5 minutes to go. Nice catch. Commanders moving the chains. They have entered Kansas City territory here. Maybe a yard there on that run for the Commanders running back. Second and 9 coming up here. Oh, he escaped it. He escaped it and picked up about 2 yards. Nothing too impressive there. Almost sacked by 2 Chiefs defensive players, but gets away and picks up 2 yards. A big 3rd and 5 coming up on the 40-yard line. So they are on the other side of the field, but they've been there 3 times earlier this game and have come up with 0 points. And they're a big first down for the Commanders. Got it off just in time before he gets sacked. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And Mariota keeps it and runs and loses yardage. Some of these plays that the Commanders are running are just like, why? Like, these are just stupid play calls by the offensive coordinator, in my opinion. Like, you're at like the 21, 22 yard line, and we're got down to the 2 minute warning already. This game has kind of been pathetic. 7-0. There's been lots of turnovers, though. Turnovers galore. Terry McLaurin has not done anything in this game. Man, this game has been kind of sad. Not much going on in the NBA games either. See what's going on here in this Blue Jays Dodgers World Series game here. Top of the fourth. Bo Bichette at bat. Oh, base hit. And Guerrero moves to third. He must have been walked because he doesn't have a hit. Oh, right under his glove. Absolutely brutal. So they've 0 outs, top of the fourth. Bases filled first base and third base. So this is close. Opportunities here. Ooh, that's fouled. So 0-2 is the count here. Oh, and 2. You'd assume that's a ball, but it's not. Oh, it's a pop-up. So Guerrero doesn't attempt to run in home. He's going to stay on third. And it looks like Kirk will be coming out here. And we've got a first down. So the call's reversed. And the Commanders, they give them the first down, and they are right there. How close are they? Are they inside the 10? No, they're not inside the 10. I think they're inside the 15. first and 10. And Kansas City uses another timeout. And they are putting a ton of time left on the game clock there. So Kansas City uses two timeouts. There's a minute 54. It's first and 10 for the Commanders, who need to score a touchdown here. What is going on? We're going to commercial break here? Commercial break? So let's switch it back over to the World Series game here. Ooh, 1-0 now. And the Blue Jays are up 3-2. So the Blue Jays have taken the lead. So top of the fourth, 1-0. Another ball, so it's 2-2 here. So they did walk Vladdy, and they got a home run with two men on base. They feeling pretty good. So throws three straight balls. It's 3-2. It's a full count. One out. Oh, fouls it. That was close. Oh, incomplete for the Commanders. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Oh, he drops the ball. Could have been a touchdown for the Commanders. Brutal. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Commanders. Oh, incomplete. Oh, that's a touchdown, my friends. That is an absolute touchdown. How can you not call that a touchdown? Yeah, you better review that. That's a touchdown, Commanders. And so we're going to commercial break here. Commercial break time. All right, we got a runner on base here. And Clement will hit the ball. And we got runners on 1st and 3rd. So Blue Jays 1 out, runners on the corners, up 3-2. And he fouls that. Let's go back here. See what the Commanders. See if we get this call here. See if they call it a touchdown to tie up the game. Oh, no, he's going to. And then that will get another. So the Jays now take a 4-2 lead with a runner on second base. All right, yes, they call it a touchdown. Oh, and the extra point is good. We got a tie game, tied at 7 with 58 seconds remaining. So this is a close one. Tied at 7 points apiece. Tied at 7, and go back to the World Series game. Blue Jays up 4-2, 1-1, strike 2. We need a Springer dinger here. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another ball. It's going to be 2-2 here. But let's go back to the Chiefs. And there's the kickoff. 58 seconds left. The Chiefs will run it out. And they'll run it to about the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Oh, there's a flag on the play. First penalty of the game. Oh, holding on the Chiefs. Three and two. See what Springer can do here. Oh, he strikes out. Strands a player on second base, but the Jays take a 4-2 lead. As we see what can the Chiefs do here with 53 seconds left. Mahomes has the ball. He steps back. He's going to run himself. He's going to run enough for the first down. Now they've only got 1 timeout left. So Mahomes runs it for 15 yards. But a lot of time coming off the clock here. And another catch by Kelsey. And then the Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout of the game. Still tied up at 7 here. Kelsey with the low catch. Regardless, it's complete. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. 24 seconds left. They're on their own 39-yard line, so not even close to field goal range here. But let's see what Mahomes can pull off here. Mahomes launches it downfield, and that's out of bounds. Mahomes knocked down, so that drops the clock down to 18 seconds. And Mahomes launches it. Second and 10 coming up here. Mahomes steps back. Another, oh, incomplete. Incomplete pass. That takes the clock down to 12 seconds, and it's 3rd and 10. Mahomes thought that was pass interference, but the referee disagreed. So here we go, 3rd and 10 with 12 seconds remaining. And Mahomes. They're going to go for it on 4th down, or are they? Well, there's only 6 seconds left. Oh, they threw a flag. Oh, the half is over. So it's halftime in Kansas City, and we've got a tie game here. All right, so I will catch you after the half. All right, we're back. Kansas City starting at the 20-yard line. A quick throw and run. Now it looks like they'll pick up about 5 yards on that play. As we see a replay of Pat Mahomes' 2 picks. All right, Mahomes throws it. It's caught. Oh, no, it's not caught. It's incomplete. And it's going to be, oh, there's a flag on the play. Of course, there's a flag. A flag, unfortunately, really helps out the Chiefs here. Unnecessary roughness. Automatic first down. Mahomes looks pretty happy with the penalty call. It's a quick catch and run. See where they mark the ball here. Do they give them the first down? No, they don't. 2nd and 2 coming up here. They give it to Pacheco, who picks up the first down. All right, Mahomes. He's looking to launch it way downfield, but he doesn't. Oh, Kelsey with the catch. And a long, long run after the catch. That's going to get them closer to the end zone there. As we see the replay. And they give it to Pacheco again, who runs, might have picked up 2 or 3 yards. Nothing too much there. So it's going to be 2nd and goal coming up here. All right, 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. They mark him short of the... Let's see where they mark him there. He's close, but not quite. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Looks like they're about 2.5 yards from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Let's see what Mahomes has here. Mahomes going to try and run it himself. Oh, there's a flag. Unbelievable. Going to be a flag. And this will pretty much put it down to the 1 yard line. I mean, this is an easy touchdown right here. Oh, it's holding on the offense. Oh, it's holding on both teams. So both teams get a holding penalty. So still 3rd and goal, about 2.5 yards. And no dice, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and goal. And it looks like the offense will stay on the field here. But, ooh, that was not a good throw by Mahomes. Let's see what they do. 4th and goal here. Mahomes leans back. Mahomes going to run it. No, he throws it. Oh, touchdown. Kareem Hunt, another touchdown. 2-yard receiving touchdown. There you go. So that will put the Chiefs up 13-7 with the extra point incoming here. Extra point is good. 14-7 lead for the Chiefs over the Commanders. Still lots of time to play here. Let's go back to the ball game. We've got a runner on first. All right, 1 down. Bottom of the 5th inning. Man, Scotty Barnes still only with 6 points. What is that guy even doing on the court? Definitely not trying to win the game, that's for sure. Excuse me. So 10 minutes and 12 seconds still in the third quarter. The Chiefs are up. Commanders are going to have a huge run here. All right, here we go. Can the Commanders do something here? They run the ball and they pick up about 2 little yards. That's not going to do much here. So 2nd and 8 here. Nice grab. That's going to first down. That'll give them some yards. All right, here we go. Hands it off, maybe picks up 5 yards, maybe. That was a pretty bad throw. Really bad throw. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Commanders. A huge play coming up here. Oh, incomplete. Terrible, terrible throw. Alright, excuse me for just a moment here. All right, so the Chiefs with the touchdown, and the Dodgers have tied up the game in the World Series. Another foul there. Top of the sixth inning in the World Series. And there's the first out for the Blue Jays here. All right, let's see what the Commanders can get done here. All right, Commanders down 21-7 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Third and eighth coming up here. Is he caught in bounds? Looks like they're saying he's out of bounds on that catch there. That looks like a catch to me, buddy. You might want to review that play. All right, they challenge the play. Good decision. right, so we got a challenge going out here. So they ruled it incomplete, but they're going to go ahead and challenge it to see if it is a complete pass here. Oh, they count it as completed. So the catch is good. And that will put McLaren up to 54 yards on the game here. Commanders need some points here. And deep, they give it to Debo on a trick play that looked terrible. And they might have picked up they got 1 yard. Just terrible. So 2nd and 9, under a minute to go in the third. Stupid. Just amateur calls made by the offensive coordinator of the Commanders on the regular. You wonder if they're even trying to win or if they're trying to throw it because they got some sort of bet going on. That is the question among questions now during sports. Who is rigging what? Who wants to win and who wants to win money? 3rd and 11 coming up here. They are not yet in field goal range. They're on the 38. And, man, the Commanders quarterback gets sacked, and that will end the third quarter. The Commanders look like absolute amateurs out there. Switch it over, see what's going on in the World Series here, as it was tied at 4 just a moment ago. Is it still tied at 4 is the question. Joe Carter, let's go. So tied at 4, bottom of the 6th. Four, 4, and that's fouled. So 0-1 on the count with 0 out. Top of the 6th, tied at 4. World Series. Game number 3. Memphis Grizzlies and Golden State Warriors are also playing. Let's see how that game's going here. Warriors up 22-15 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And Pods drops the 3 ball. Golden State looking pretty good early on in that one. As we wait for the fourth quarter. Debo Samuel really hasn't done anything in this game. Neither is Hollywood Brown. 0 yards. Pacheco 33 yards. I mean, terrible. Took the sack, and the sack knocked them out of field goal range, and that might have just wrapped the game up. The Commanders had opportunities. They were down in the red zone twice and went for it on 4th down and failed both times. Worthy gets close to a first down there. Pat Mahomes up to 216 yards throwing. Second and 1 coming up here. And they got Kareem Hunt on the field again, running the ball. I guess Pacheco is low on the totem pole here. Who was that? 24. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Rashee Rice gets called for the penalty there. All right, 1st and 16. Oh, Mahomes taken down. Martin with his second sack of the evening. Might even lost a yard on that sack. So, yeah, they lost a yard. So, 2nd and 17 coming up here. And Mahomes finds Rice for the first down. I threw the ball at his helmet. That was not very good of a call there. Or not very good of a choice, I should say. Hollywood Brown's out there. I don't think he's been throwing the ball once all night. Looks like Pacheco is finally out on the field. And Pacheco's going to pick up about 11, 12 yards there on that run. Nice little run there. So that'll give Pacheco about 46 yards running. And Pacheco with another run, and that'll give him 50 yards on the night. And Mahomes gets it in there. Ooh, and we've got an injured player here for the Commanders. Clock stops with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the regulation. The Chiefs look to be cruising here. to a victory. $21-7. They got an injury timeout. So we took a little peek at the World Series game here. Still tied at 4. Top of the 7th inning. Ooh, Springer might be a little injured there. That's never a good sign. Buddy Hield shoots the 3 and misses. Buddy Hield's having a rough start to the season. Warriors are up 27-26 on Memphis. And Memphis hits the 3 and they take the lead 29-27 with 2.5 minutes to go. And Butler is fouled and he's going to the free throw line here. So Jimmy Butler at the free throw line and misses the first free throw. And Butler misses both free throws. But then it goes out of bounds off a Memphis player, so it will remain Golden State ball. As we go back. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th in the World Series. And he fouls it off. Now we go back to the Monday Night Football game here. So 2nd and 3rd here for the Chiefs. And it's going to be incomplete. All right, 3rd and 3 coming up here. And the Chiefs get the first down. Cardinals and Cowboys next Monday night. Cowboys will be looking to come back after being dominated by Denver yesterday. Pacheco might have picked up a yard or 2 on that run. Kansas City plays Buffalo next Sunday. That should be one hell of a game. Rice in for the touchdown. Rashee Rice, another touchdown. And the field goal is good. Think about how close this game could be if Washington didn't shit the bed on their first three drives. What an absolute disaster the Commanders are. They went for it on fourth down twice, and they threw an interception inside their own 10-yard line. If they even scored one or two of those drives, this game is completely different. But instead, they failed each drive. And now they're being walloped by the Chiefs. And Mahomes has thrown two picks. And the Commanders are still being destroyed. Surprised Debo, 11 yards, that's it. They had barely used Debo. And Hollywood Brown, 0 yards. The Chiefs just don't even care. Got the Grey Cup coming up Sunday. 7 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this absolute domination the Chiefs have going on here. Oh, and there's a flag on the play already. False start. Washington, you're struggling. Now you're taking penalties. You're kind of embarrassing yourself. Top of. Top of the seventh. Still tied at 4. Guerrero is safe. And then we check the Grizzlies and the Warriors. Warriors down 39-36. All right, so Memphis with the ball with 11:20 left in the second quarter, already 39-36. Warriors down by 3. John Morant misses the 3 ball. And oh, it's going to be 4th and 9. Oh, right down the middle, right through his hands. If he would have caught it, I mean, he could have bolted downfield. He may have even scored. But instead, the Commanders will punt the ball. This game is over. 28-7. We're done here. Warriors, Blue Jays, Commanders.